Let's see, are we live yet? Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Nicole. If you haven't been to my channel before, I do lots of over 40 beauty, lifestyle, fun stuff. And today we're going to look at something that I think is going to be interesting for many people, especially if you like to save money on makeup. We're going to look at the Lancome Holiday Set for 2018. It is a purchase with purchase. So you just have to spend $35 on anything at Lancome, and then you can spend $65 and get this with all the stuff inside of it. So we're going to go through it, open it up. I'm going to get ready with it. That's why I'm barefaced, hair and ponytail, so I can try these items on. You can see live whether they are worth it or not for you. If you have any comments or questions, just put them in the chat. I will be checking that out as we go. And yeah, I bought this last year. I was really happy. Now, the first thing I noticed was, look how tiny this is. It's a train case this year rather than the usual. I brought the last 2 years along. I kind of use these to store things in. This was 2016. It's kind of more of a hat box type of a thing. And then this was 2018, which was, oops, it's a little smushed. Also kind of a hat box type of a thing. And I have used these kind of for travel, kind of, they do fit and squash into a suitcase nicely. You know, this might be handier. Hey, Charlene. Charlene has joined us. So glad that you're here. So why don't we open this up and take a look. Last year I did this and hadn't brought scissors along, so I have them handy this time. So hopefully the opening will go much more quickly than last time. I'm really interested to see this train case. I did check it out when I picked this up at Neiman Marcus. Oh, and just so you guys know, you might be lucky enough if you go, and you can buy this online too, by the way, and it's 10% Ebates right now for a Macy's. If you order online, $35 Lancome, add this for $65 to it, you will get another 10% off right now. So I just wanted to point that out. But at Neiman Marcus, Brittany, my wonderful Lancome counter person, she's awesome. She had still gifts left from another gift with purchase. So this was free. So I got a whole nother gift on top of the gift with purchase. So, and this has in it a lipstick, a blush, the micellar water, a mini of the mascara primer, and a mini Mr. Big, which is my favorite mascara right now. So I was totally happy to get that. And a very beautiful case. This is velvet, so very, very cute with plastic on the bottom so you won't wreck it when you put it down. So that was kind of good. And in case you're wondering what I purchased for my purchase, I purchased these brow pencils that I absolutely love, and I'll be using those today. Some people have asked how I do my eyebrows, so I want to do an actual like real tutorial on that, but I will be showing you today how I use my two colors and a brow gel to do that. So first thing we'll do is we'll unpack this little guy, and I think this is really nice because this looks like you could like just leave it out on your counter. By the way, can you guys hear me okay? Because I know I've had a couple audio issues in the past. I just want to make sure if the audio is good. If somebody could let me know, that would be fabulous. So there are two levels to this. So let's look at the top layer. Oh, and there are two versions of this available. There's a Glam and a Glow. I went for the Glam, and the differences are, oh good, Debbie Green says she can hear me fine. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate that because with, you know, kind of figured somebody would have said something if the audio is bad, but want to double check. The difference is in the eyeshadow palette, face palette, mascara, and one of the lipsticks. You get the red stiletto lipstick in all of them, but you don't get the same eyeshadow palette and stuff. So we'll just unpack this by layer, but look how pretty this is. I think this is lovely. I think I do like this better than the giant, you know, last year's and the year before kind of thing that we had. So just to put it in perspective of difference, but this is actually solid, not squashable. So I think that I love this. Okay, good job, Lancome. Total upgrade on the packaging. So first thing in here, I'm guessing this is the eyeshadow palette or the face palette. This is a nice hard plastic. So this would be a great you know, gift also if you want to break up these things and give them as gifts to people. Claudia says, yeah, it has been a long time, Claudia. And Debbie likes the train case too. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. My daughter ended up coming home from college again. She needed another kidney surgery, but she's back at college. Things have calmed down. Hey, Michelle, Cinnamon Girl Beauty, check her channel out. So it's been kind of a long month or so, but she's back and that's all good. So, so this is the eyeshadow palette that I chose, and it's actually really pretty. You've got a couple mattes here, and then two that are just, I'd say, a shimmer. This one is kind of between, this is a shimmer with really, really micro glitter, and then these two are total glitters. So these look really pretty, and I'll swatch this later, but I will be getting ready with this shortly. Although actually there's not that much to swatch this time, huh? Let's just do it real quick in case you guys have to go or something. So we'll just do this by threes. Oh, wow. Those look nice. Oh, wow. Lancome is upping their game. I have a few of their palettes that I wasn't the most giant fan of. So there they are. Debbie says, what do you think of their shadows? Okay, so before I got super into makeup, well, I've always been really into makeup, but when I was just kind of, mom getting ready in 15 minutes and stuff, I used them, but I wasn't as much into the big pow looks. And they were good, but in general, like their Parisian whatever and European whatever, I've got like 3 of those palettes. I bought them and they're good and they work nicely, but they didn't have like the pow we're used to from these, Juvia's Place and Natasha Denona and all that. So they're good quality. They last, they go on nicely, but they weren't giving me as much pow. But looks like we're getting some pow here now. Oh, and Debbie Swindle's there. Hi, Debbie. So, I'm interested to see, because this is the first time I've really seen that much, kind of pigment come off of this kind of a swatching that I'm doing. So then those are the next 3. A couple of these blend in with my skin color, but let me see. Yeah, they're very mellow, but that'll be good for transition. Wipe on my fingers again. Okay, and now we'll do the last ones here. Wait, I got the gold, right? Okay, yeah, sorry. All right, so the last 2 here. So there we go. Wow. So for me, for Lancome, I think this is an upgrade as long as they continue to last long and work well. But, Brittany, whenever she's done, Danielle's makeup, she did it for prom a couple times. Danielle didn't want me to do hers. It looked beautiful, lasted really long, and she used those palettes. So I think it's just a bit of a preference type of a thing. All right, so here are, this is the black Khôl eyeliner. And then this, you guys know I use this all the time, is the Lancome Cils Booster XL. So this is for underneath your mascara, and one of the lipsticks. So this lipstick would be different if you got the glow rather than the glam. God, I've got dark circles. I cannot wait to put my makeup on today. So here we'll go ahead and we'll just swatch the first lipstick. So very pretty neutral. So this is totally up my alley. I will totally wear this. So I like this, and it is called, what are you called? Haute Nude Cream Eyeshadow. All right, and then this feels like skincare. Let's see. Yes, and this is a full-size Génifique eyes. And I do like their skincare. They have some very nice skincare products. A few of them have a little too much alcohol in them, but the Génifique, I think, is pretty good. I haven't tried this one before. And let's see what's in the next little package. Okay, the Monsieur Big. I'm going to set him aside somewhere because I brought my other one down for getting ready because I don't want to open him until I, am ready to. And then this is the other lipstick. This lipstick is the same in the Glam and Glow, and it's called Stiletto. And here, we'll just swatch him here. So, ooh, very pretty holiday red. It's looking more pink to me on the camera, but it's really more of a tomato, real true red. I don't know how it's coming across to you guys. Debbie says she's using that eye cream right now. Huh, do you like it? I'm looking forward to trying it. All right, now let's go ahead and go to the next layer of the train case. And it feels really nice, you guys. It's got a good feel to it. It doesn't feel plasticky. It feels, very kind of faux leather. Okay, so then this is the second layer, what it looks like when you open it up. And here's the other palette. And if I remember correctly, this has a couple blushes and a highlight. And yes, it has the Plum Affair and Rose Fresque blush and a dual finish highlighter called Radiant Rose Gold, and then a limited edition bronzer shade. Cool. Let's check it out. Again, also in that nice hard packaging. It's not cardboardy or anything like that. So it'll hold up. And there we have the face palette. So this is great because, you know, for me, getting a Monsieur Big and the Cils Booster already would cost, you know, getting close to $60 and you're getting all this other great stuff. And I really like their blushes. I think their blushes are underrated. I really enjoy their blushes. So let's go ahead and on my other arm, we will go ahead and swatch. I'm not used to swatching on this arm. Here we go. The blushes. And wipe off so I can do the highlight and the bronze. Now, the bronzer, though, you guys, I don't know if you can see it, it has micro glitter. I'm not usually a fan of bronzer with micro glitter, but, you know, let's see how glittery it looks when we use it. And then, whoop, here we go again. So very pretty. And I do like gold highlights. Debbie Green says that the eye cream is not bad and that she likes the blush colors. Yeah, so I like those. Those will be nice. All right, keep going. Then this must be, oh, this is the Bi-Facil, the eye makeup remover. And the full size of this is like $26. So, you know, there you go. And this stuff, I really like it. I use micellar water more often now, but I do have to say that I've been using this for years. And when I really have, you know, if I use waterproof or I have a lot of eyelash glue, this stuff is awesome. So really happy to use that. Always good to have a backup. And the last item, this is the full-size Génifique. That's got to be all that's left in here. So this is a nice serum. So that is what is in there. So now we'll put it on and see what it all looks like. And again, whoopsies, the train case now empty. You can check that out. So I think they did a really great job with this train case. And again, if you're joining late, this was last year's thing that it came in. Not quite as useful, I don't think. All right, so to get ready, I'm going to just start with some moisturizer. This is a new one. I haven't been using this very long. This is the Derma E Skin Restore Advanced Peptides and Collagen Moisturizer. And Derma E is a natural brand, pretty reasonable. You can find them at Whole Foods. I think they're at Sprouts now. So I really like their stuff. And go ahead and do that. I'm also now going to put some sunscreen on. I don't know if you guys know, I actually have a video coming out about it. I had to have a blue light therapy done at the dermatologist because they found some I found some pre-skin cancer stuff on my lip here, which I figured out why. When I put on sunscreen and I do this, I was missing right near my lip. And that's exactly where it was. So if you guys find like a little pimply thing, or it seems like dry skin that won't go away, that could be pre-cancer. So mine was like pre-cancer. So, you know, that is definitely something to be aware of when you're putting on your sunscreen. Watch where you're putting it. I totally missed that spot for years, apparently. So this is the Ebony 50 SPF. I really like this. Works great underneath makeup. And so I really now make sure to get my sunscreen on my lip, cracks by my nose, because I somehow really seem to be missing that. And even though my foundations, a lot of them have sunscreen, I like to add extra. So there's that. And I brought down, I've been using this Eye Lift by Derma E. Really like this too, but let us try. We've got a different one to try out. Let's try this one from Lancome. Oopsies. All right, I'm just going to use what's on the little top here so that I don't mess anything up. Yeah, so this morning I already did, like way earlier when I washed my face, I moisturized and stuff, but I always like to put extra. It kind of works as a primer. Oh, wow, because guess what? I totally didn't bring primer down. So we're doing this primer list. Oh, okay, you guys, do you want me to use, I brought a Lancome foundation. This is the Absolute BX makeup. I also have the La Mer, and I also have the new Yeux Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. So anyone have a preference as to which one I use? Let me know. I'm going to look for my beauty blender, and hopefully somebody put something in reply, or I'll just grab something. Beauty blender, where'd you go? Just had you. Whoa, sorry about that. This is clean. I did wash it, but it stains. I don't know why they make these light colors. It makes no sense, but anyway, so I guess, I'll go ahead and I'll try the new Yeux one because it's new. Oh, Debbie said La Mer. All right, La Mer will win it. So I'll give this a little shake. And I will go ahead and start dabbing this on. Yeah, the La Mer I have really found to be my absolute favorite of all the foundations now. And also, you guys, one thing I found is if you, because they're $22 right now, the Cover FX cover drops that can add, like you could add them to moisturizer, or I don't know if you've heard of these, but you can add them to have them down here. Oh, I do. You can add these to moisturizer and make, or sunscreen or whatever you want, any sort of cream, and make your own foundation. You don't use it straight. You mix it in. Hi, Rebecca. And it'll make it into foundation. But what I found is that if I have something that's too sheer of a coverage, if I just add like one drop, I get higher coverage. So if you have any foundations that are not quite working for you enough and you want them to be more coverage, just grab those. They are half off right now on Sephora's Weekly Wild. They're $22 instead of $44. Oh, another public service announcement, you guys. Beautylish today until 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, they have their gift card event going on. And in fact, maybe I'll go live again later on and show you guys what I got from that and from Sephora with the 20% off. So they historically always do this in November. They don't really pre-announce it, like give you like a day notice that it's happening if you sign up for the email for that. And it's been going on since I think Wednesday, and I already got my order. Like I got it in a day. They're amazing how quick they ship. For every $100 you spend, you get a $20 gift card. So it's really good to know because they carry some stuff that Sephora doesn't. And then you get gift cards. I mean, you don't get the 20% off. So, in a way it's the same as Sephora. Really, it's, $20 for every 100 you spend. But, that's if you wanted to buy any Wayne Goss brushes or Sonia G brushes or anything like that. That's a fantastic time. And they only do it once a year. That's it. Oh, and they have the Sensibio, the Bioderma Sensibio or Sensibio, or I don't know how you say it, the micellar water. Those are, right now you can get a 500 milliliter and it comes with a free travel size. So that is a really good deal too. Oops, sorry, I'm missing the comments here. Debbie loves the cover drops, and you can stack the Beautylish cards, right, Debbie? And then Miss Bikini is asking for qualifying purchase. Yes, for the Lancome set that I just showed, you need to spend $35 to get, and then you would buy that train case for $65. But on the plus side, if you do it online right now, there's 10% off on Ebates. So even though you were spending what, $35 and $65, so you're spending $100 basically, you'll get $10 back on your Ebates. And I will put a link to Ebates down below if you're not familiar with it. And I have a video all about Ebates. I've been using it for about 3 years, and I've gotten back $1,500. Like I use it if I book a flight. I use it for like everything I do. So awesome stuff there. And Miss Bikini asked if it's at Macy's. Yes, it's at Macy's, Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, Dillards, Belk, everywhere. Probably other people too, but those are just the ones that I'm familiar with. So you can find this case all those places. And Debbie loves Ebates too. Yeah, and it's in store right now at all those places. At least I've seen it at Macy's and at Neiman's, but it's online everywhere too. So, since we're being more fancy with the La Mer, instead of using my Shape Tape, I think we'll just use the Clos de Peau concealer. And why not? Just use that there because that's really all I need to conceal. Actually, I'm going to put a little extra on my chin. Somehow, you guys, my chin, I always lose my foundation there. I don't know why exactly, but I do. So I'll just put a little extra there. And hopefully it'll stay. Yeah, everybody raves about this this concealer. And I think it's really nice and good and everything, but I honestly don't think it's worth the money. I don't think it's as awesome as everybody says it is. Okay, so there we concealer. Oh, yay, that looks so much better. And Debbie says you can use Ebates at Ren, and they have 30% off sale right now. Good to know. Yeah, we're going to turn this all into like the whole, how to save money tips, right? That's great. While I'm at this, I'm just going to throw my eyeshadow primer on right now. So this is just the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the regular one. Love this stuff because I always use a primer And you know what? I didn't bring my glitter primer down to do this, so we will see how those glitters work out without a glitter primer. All right, so there's that. All right, now what I usually do next is I'm going to go ahead and just powder. This is the Hourglass setting powder. I'm just going to go ahead and work that in. So we're a bit set here. And we'll do a quick makeup look, you guys. I'm getting, everybody I know is like, can you do a quick makeup look? And I know I just took really long putting that down, but I am talking. But I'll try to do a kind of quick and easy, real fast look, so we're not here forever. What a difference concealer and foundation make, right? Amazing. Okay, so to contour, I'm just going to grab, whoops, my little Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow, and it's all fingerprinty. I tried cleaning it. It's just kind of pointless. Hey, look, you can see all my stuff in the reflection. Let me just grab a little brush here. Oops. I love this little Luxie one. So I'm just going to dip into my contour and just do a little bit. You don't have to spend really long contouring. I mean, a little bit. Look what that did just on that one side. And I barely touched it. And you guys, the e.l.f. has a really good contour set if you just want a tiny bit of, I mean, not tiny, if you just want something a little less expensive, it's like $6 and it works really, really well. It's very similar to the Smashbox one. Really like that one. And then I'm going to do a really quick little nose contour. I'm just going to go ahead and put a tiny touch because I must have broken my nose when I was young. I have like a bump there that my mom and people are like, we don't know how you got that. I think it was a football hit me in the nose once. So there, kind of straighten that out a little bit. Okay, so now let's try out the blush and the, oops, bronzer and highlight that came in the set. So I'm going to start out with a more matte looking one. And I'm just using this Luxie brush here, which fits perfectly into these skinny types of blushes I found. Let's see. Wow, that is very pigmented. Whoa. Oh, there's no mirror in there. Huh. Okay. Let me see. I'm looking in the viewfinder all the time to do that. And then I'm not looking at you guys. So let's see. That's very pretty. Super pretty. Now I'm going to put the sparkly one on top. Here, I'll do the sparkly one alone on the other cheek. I'll just look weird today. So I'll just go ahead and go into the sparkly one. I'm going to tap off my brush because I'm not that dark complected, but that's really good because, oh my God, you guys, I barely touched my face with this. Holy cow. Okay, wait, I'm going to put this on top of this one now just to get rid of some. There. Whoa. Okay, clown face, guys. These are crazy pigmented. So on the plus side, people with deeper skin tones, this is going to work for you, it looks like. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to just try to buff that a bit. And then my sneaky way to tone this down is going to be to take my beauty blender that I had, foundation on, and I'm just going to lightly go over it a bit and kind of tone things down. Yeah, because this is like a little too much. It is a Sunday and it's like noon, I think. There. Okay, so Wet Wild Holiday Brush Set is 50% off at Walgreens this week per Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie's like our deal finder here. Okay, so there. Now, hopefully that doesn't look too dark, but wow. Okay, I think I like it better layered than by itself. It seems, I don't know, something a little bit nicer looking to me. Okay, so there's that. All right, now for the, let's see, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the bronzer now. And I'm going to use this very fluffy brush because if it's as pigmented as the other stuff was, yeah, I don't want to look like crazy. Let's go ahead and use that to bronze up a bit. Okay, and you know what, you guys, it's giving me some shimmer, but I don't feel like a glitter ball from, I'm going to put this down, don't need that yet. Oh, but that gives a nice glow, nice bronzy glow. This reminds me of the Hourglass bronzer. You know what I mean? You get a bit of glow with it, but you don't look sparkly. Let's see. Very, very nice. Okay, just gonna Get it everywhere. Ooh, I need some on my neck now, though, so that I match. So I'm finding going with a really light, fluffy brush for bronzer is like the way to go with me, because otherwise it's too much sometimes with my skin. So, all right. I think this is a go. All right, now let's go on to the highlight. And this looks like, this reminds me kind of a little darker version of the Ofra. Oh God, what's the gold one called? I forgot. Like Hollywood or something? I forgot. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. If you like liquid, wow. Okay, guys, that is popping. Very nice. Oh, if you guys like liquid drops too, Lancome does have a really pretty liquid one, but I have some liquid ones, and honestly, I don't need more because they last forever. I usually give them away before I can use them. Very pretty. Let's see here. Amanda says, I was thinking about getting this set, but I'm usually not happy with the minis I get as a gift of purchase. I wasn't sure. Yeah, they're all full size this time, Amanda. So that's pretty cool. Everything in the box was full size. There's no minis. So yeah. Oh, okay. I think this looks really nice. And you guys, it pops, but I don't feel like I look like I'm ready to go clubbing. I mean, I guess you could build it up to the clubbing look if you wanted to, but it doesn't look that much. So I'm gonna just put a tiny bit. I just used what was left over on brush. I don't like when you look like you're sweating, that you're that glowy. But I think that this looks nice and subtle, but still glowy. Rodeo Drive. Thank you, Stacy. Yes, that's the Ofra one that I was talking about. Thank you. Glad you guys know. All right. So now let's go ahead. I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick because that way I can find you little eyebrow guys. So I'm using the 01 Blonde, Natural Blonde, and I'm using the 05 light golden brown. These are by Lancome, and they're my absolute favorites. I switched away from the Anastasia ones for these, and guess what? Their little ends don't break up, even after being carried around in my purse. Anastasia ones, they would break like just being on my counter. I don't know how that works, but if you guys have had that problem, let me know. But I've seen other people have it happen to them, so I think I'm not just the only lame one who keeps breaking those off. But I've switched over to these about a year ago, and I've been really happy with them, and they really last really long. Like all day, I'll still have my brows on, even on the ends that I draw on because I barely have any hair here. So I take the lighter color, and then I go ahead and just sketch on underneath here the line, right? And I stop like kind of right under my arch, right where I kind of start to not have hair. And then I go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And brows are hard. They're definitely not the easiest to get even, especially since I have a lot more hair on one of my brows than the other one. And I threw, last time I touched up my roots, I made my hair done Tuesday actually, but I threw some of the color onto my eyebrows to darken them up a little bit. They're so light. Then I draw my tail on with a darker color. And that way it's kind of like a nice subtle transition. And I try to go kind of straight, kind of out with a little curve down to kind of open up the eye more. Okay, and I'll do that on this side too. You know, having blonde eyebrows, I just find it's kind of hard to sometimes get the right color that doesn't look too gray or, you know, ashy or whatever for my hair color. And like my husband hates it if I go super, super dark. Which, you know, sometimes is warranted if you're doing a certain more dramatic look. But like for every day, if I use the Brow Wiz, you know, or pomade or something, he's like, yeah, who are you? He says, it makes you look like you totally dye your hair. I do still dye my hair, highlight it. But, oh, and then what I'll do next, I brought two alternatives. This is Brow Gal. It's like $20-ish, low $20-ish. And this is Tom Ford, which is like $50. And then I will brush on. Let's compare the two. Why not? I've already got half my face looking different. And I just brush on this gel. They both have very nice brushes. This is the Tom Ford. I have learned to start more in the middle and then work my way to the front so that when I have more product on here, it's going to kind of where I would want more to go on. And then I go kind of to the front. And I feel like I get a very natural looking, but, you know, fuller brow than God gave me. So there you go. And then when I brushed up, sometimes I'll just do this a little bit over it to make sure it's not laying down crazy or sticking up crazy. So there's one. Ta-da! Okay, now we will go to the Brow Gal. And this is, what color are you? I think it says 12M. Oh, okay, here we go. Brown Hair 02. So it's tinted brow gel with microfibers. And the Tom Ford one has microfibers too. But this Brow Gal one, so the brush for this is even smaller. I think it was, let's see, is it focusing there? Okay, now I think it's focusing better. And then I do the same thing. Kind of start in the middle and work my way to the back. And then go back to the front part here. So this is a tiny bit darker than the Tom Ford. That still works. I just feel like the Tom Ford side looks maybe a little bit fluffier. I don't know how to explain that, but so there you go. So that's how I do my eyebrows. And again, like I said, it lasts all day. And hopefully I'm even right now. I think so. Yay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the eyeshadow. And Woodland Whisk says, hello, it's Di. So fun to see this. Hey, Di. So glad you're here. Now let's try the eyeshadow. Let's see. Where did you go, eyeshadow? So these are the colors we're dealing with. I think I'm going to go ahead and start by using this one here and see kind of how dark it goes on. I have not tried these before. Also, I have a color switch in front of me, so if I need to dip my same brush, which I like to do sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to use 1,000 brushes to get ready, you know, you just don't. So I'm going to use that one color and go ahead and see what that looks like on. Oh, nice. That's a great transition color for me. Oh, there you go. I've got a hooded eye, so I also have to shut my eye to really let you guys see what I've done because otherwise you can't see it because my eyelid gets in the way. So there we go. All right. Now let's try something fun. I don't know. Should I go with the burgundy and gold, do you think? Or the blues? What do you guys think? The blues are pretty kind of fun looking. I kind of want to do those. I'll try those. All right. Again, haven't tried these, so not quite sure how this is going to turn out. Let me get a different brush here. Okay, get a smaller one. I'm going to go into this blue. And, oh, good. Di said blue. Yay, glad I'm doing blue. I'm just going to go ahead and just, okay. Start off with, ooh, that's pretty. Goes on nicely. Quite easy to blend. Huh. Oh, I'm really happy with this. I like these better than my big palettes I have from Lancome. So it needs some more buffing, but man, you know, you could just now add the silver or gold and on your lid and be done practically. Okay, I'm gonna just take this big Luxie fluffy one and just kind of blend a bit here. This is just a clean brush. It is daytime. Don't want to go too nuts with my leg. There we go. That worked well. Okay, but just for fun now, I'm going to go ahead and take the super sparkly one. And I usually like to use my fingers for that, but I'm going to try it. Can we find the right brush here? I just saw you. Where are you? I'm going to just try it with a brush and we'll just go back in with the, holy cow, that picked up a lot. All right, guys, I might be looking quite glam all day. Okay, I'm just touching this on. Wow, look at that, you guys. It's like I'm doing with my finger, but with a brush. Okay, so there is some fallout happening. Fallout alert, fallout alert. Yeah, so I should really use a glitter glue when I use this stuff. but now we know, right? And now I'm going to use the other side of that brush, and we'll go into this silver. We're getting holiday ready. Oh, wow, a big chunk fell off. Okay, I guess I dug in too hard when I was swatching. Wow, you guys, this is great. I have never had Lancome perform this way for shimmers. Wow. Okay, now we need some blending. Let me just color switch this off real fast. Okay. Where'd my big fat blendy brush go? Okay, so now, just gonna blendy, blendy. Honestly, it's half the thing with eyeshadow. It's having a good few brushes and blending a lot. So that looked great when I have lashes and eyeliner on. Wow, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Okay, very cool. Let's see. You know what? Maybe I will go ahead and do the other eye with the red and gold so you can see that too. The one thing I want to do though real quick is, where are you, little pencil? I'm just going to real quickly go ahead. I just have this Laura Mercier. It's a neutral little pencil. Oh, wow, I need to sharpen you. Although I also use the High Beam by Benefit, or I have another one I like to use, but it's not here. Oh, there's one by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I just like to put a tiny, tiny bit, or you can use concealer too, here to kind of just a little bit carve out the brow. If I've gotten too close with my shadow, it just makes it a little cleaner looking. So there's that. And now we'll go ahead, and I'm totally nuts. We're going to go ahead and use these two. And maybe this time, well, I'll apply with a brush, or I could apply with a finger. Should we try finger application just to see? Why not? Okay, so now I'm going into that red color. Let's see. Ooh, very pretty too. Ooh, I like this color. I love these kind of reds and mixing it with golds. Oh, I like that. Okay, now I'll wipe my finger off. Go into the. Now I'll go into this this gold and this gold. I think I'll put this down first, and then we'll put the more sparkly one on top, just so we can see what they look like. Okay, that one is far more mellow, you guys. That one is, it's just a shimmer, but it's not, yeah. But I think that could be a really pretty look. I'm just going to go ahead and put a dash more red, and with a brush, go up here. Okay, now we'll use the super sparkly one. This guy here. Okay. I wish those had a mirror. Ooh, very pretty. Okay, I really like both of these looks. I'm just going to do a touch more of the red here. Oh, you know what? Then we missed a color. We did not yet use this guy here. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a touch just to deepen up my crease. Just a little bit, maybe a little bit more. I'm just being cautious because these things are so darn pigmented. There, I look like I'm ready for a holiday party. Well, if my eyes matched. Okay, so now for eyeliner, I'm not going to use the eyeliner that came in the set right now. It's a good eyeliner. I just don't prefer to use pencil eyeliners. I'll do a giveaway and put that in it or something. So what I like to use is this Laura Mercier tight liner. I have a little cup of water here. I just go ahead. I have a whole video on this if you want more info. So I just dip my brush into the water. I go ahead and just make a little paste, and then go ahead and just tight line the eyes. And next we'll do the mascara primer and the mascara that came in the set. I've been really happy with the Monsieur Big. That has been what finally beat the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for me. So see how much better that looks with the tight liner? And you know, you can always take, like, I have, oh, where'd it go? I have, oh, I just brought a new one down here. I left my DHC eyeliner lid off. It popped off and I didn't notice it. I guess when I was closing, I didn't really click it. And this stuff is great. If you wanted to do a wing or something, you just go on top of this with it, or you could even draw it with this. And it's very black. It lasts all day. But generally for drawing a wing or something, I would say go to a gel or a pencil or pen or something that you like. But honestly, I think this makes such a difference to have the liner coming from under your lashes rather than on top. This is one of my top 5 desert island picks if I could only have 5 things. And another thing that you can do with it, I don't know if people know, is you can just take a, you know, like this is a clean brush, and you can go ahead and just like go into your lash line and kind of buff, 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 and make it a teeny bit smudged if you want that look. So here you can see the difference where I smudged it and where I didn't. I'll smudge him a little too. So I just think that makes a really, really nice look. And oh, the only thing is you got to be careful. Sometimes some will get into your waterline a little bit. Sometimes that's cool, or you can put it there on purpose because I think it gives a really nice look. But right now I'm not going for that. I'm going to do something else under there in a minute. Oh, I should have shown you. This is these are dipped in virgin olive oil, but very lightly, so they're awesome for cleaning stuff up. They don't mess up. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to do 2 hands here because I have to pull my eye down. They're great for picking up any mistakes you make. Any, you know, little fallout that might be happening, because they don't wreck your makeup underneath it. It absorbs right into your skin. And what I like is that now I can use this other half tomorrow if I don't need the whole thing today. So like I'm going to use it right now to pick up some of this glitter. And then I'm going to fix it with my beauty blender. There. So hopefully that little tip helps. I love that stuff. All right, so now let's go on to our, oh, where are you? There you are. I'm gonna use mine that I've opened. This is the new one. And oh, I'm glad. I gotta show you guys something. Looks like they've improved the packaging. I've been having trouble for years with this, that it doesn't like to close all the way, and looks like they changed their packaging. They don't have that gold rim around it anymore. So hopefully this will close better, but I'm gonna put him aside with the Mascara Big that's brand new. So I have those for when I need a new one. So if you have not used this before, I find it best to apply this and then immediately put your mascara on top. I didn't put any liner on my lower lash line because with my hooded eye, I find that my eye looks more open usually without it if I'm not wearing false lashes. I can get away with more in my lower if I am not wearing false lashes. If I am wearing false lashes, but I'm not wearing them now, so I'm just going to leave that alone. I'll put a little bit of mascara down there and be done with it. So I just put this on top. As you can see, my lashes are like virtually nothing without this. They're light and, you know, pretty non-existent. But absolutely love this. I find it stays on all day. They have a waterproof version that I find is excellent. I used it this summer and really liked it. It really stays on. So there we go. And now let's put a little bit here. And when I do it, I'm also trying to kind of pull my lashes like that way. I don't know, I just find that it looks better somehow. So there we go. Now to the other eyeball. And then next we'll try the lip products. And I brought down a Lancome liner also to put with the lipsticks that they gave us. This. Debbie says she got the olive oil swabs based off of my DHC video and loves them. Oh yeah, they're just my favorite. I can't live without them. Whenever I go places and have them, I'm always like, try these to everybody. They're so great. And they're really inexpensive. $50 for, I believe, $7.99. You can get them on Amazon or DHC's site, or DHC's now at Riley Rose. So you probably find them there, I'm assuming. I did my sister-in-law's makeup for her son's wedding a week or 2 weeks ago. And that was really fun. I had those there and gave them to everybody who was in there getting ready together. Okay, I'm just going to real quickly fix. I've got a little bitty, just want to blend right there. There. So I really like this look. I think this looks really good. Want to look in the mirror, not just the viewfinder. Yeah. So, and you know, this could actually almost be an everyday look, or you could just, that red color is so pretty. Ah, I'm excited. Okay. I think this is my favorite Lancome holiday set yet because everything is usable and the eyeshadows are really, really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and just line my lips. This is just very neutral. This is the Crayon in Rosy, and it almost looks like nothing on my lips. But as we're getting older here, it does tend to keep things from going into the little lines and getting all over my upper lip. It seems like this year that cropped up. Don't quite know why it seems like it happened overnight, but it did. This whole over 50 thing. Interesting. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll do the neutral color lipstick first. I think it's this one. Nope, that is the bright red one. So I can wipe it off when you try the red one. Oh, I love this. Isn't that pretty? It has a shimmer of, oh yeah, now I see it. It has like a shimmer. I'm going to try to see if you can see this. It's got a shimmer of gold to it. Is that beautiful? Ooh, I love this. Okay, super psyched about the lipstick. Okay, this was totally worth the money, you guys. Now we'll try the red one on. Oh, hey, and by the way, if you're new to my channel and you enjoy my videos, subscribe. Okay, let's wipe this off. Okay, now we'll try the red guy. All right, here we go. Wow, that's a pretty red. Hey, look at that. And I didn't even use a lip brush or anything. I think I got it on pretty darn good. Hey, this is really great. Wait, let me see which one this is. Because when you buy their lipsticks, oh, I think that the one in here, they have a much nicer container when you don't get the kind of like the gift of purchasey or the purchase one. They have more expensive packaging. It's really nice. And it's unique. Hold on. This is in the other gift that I got. And it kind of pops out. It's really cool. Hold on, in case you haven't seen this. So when you buy their lipstick full price, they are more like this, not this plasticky stuff. And so wait, okay, you push here and it kind of shoots. Here, I'll do it again. You push here and it shoots out. So I don't know. It's gimmicky, but it's cool and it won't open up in your purse unless you push. So that's really kind of nice. So there we have it. That's the whole schmeal. I'm using, well, I guess I didn't, I should have used Génifique underneath as my serum. I didn't think of that. But anyhow, that's all of it on my face. And hopefully this was helpful. And like I said, it's in the stores now. They do run out sometimes, but then usually even like right after Christmas, you can go into most system stores. Someone will have it if you want it. But if you want a certain one, the Glam versus the Glow colors, schemes, now would be a good time. And if you do the Macy's one online, 10% extra off on Ebates. Yeah, and don't forget the Beautylish sale gift card where you get $20 gift card for every 100 you spend ends tonight. And I think the Sephora VIBs we are still able to purchase right now. I don't know for the other tiers what's going on, but I think that's probably all that I can think of that's going on. So anyhow, let me know what you think if you're watching this on replay in the comments. And for all you guys that have hung with me and watched this live, I'm so glad you were here with me. And hopefully I will see you guys again soon. So have a great rest of your Sunday, everybody. Bye. Okay, wait, now I gotta turn this off. I don't have my hand on the mouse. I'm like saying goodbye, like I'm gonna turn it right off and I've got to click it off. Oops. All right, bye, really.